Yeah, welcome to Midnight Madness. And tonight I'm doing a special reading for fire signs. I took a while to come up with it because I didn't know. I had to feel it. I had to feel the energy out. So I had some very sad things happen last week. I lost a friend of mine who, when I was in a homeless shelter, because I had a family breakdown because of mental health and family breakdown, she passed away from ovarian cancer, and that's okay. That's a thing that's close to my heart because I've struggled with health in regards to that. I have polycystic ovary syndrome, and I had a 6 centimeter by 6 centimeter golf ball size cyst removed when I was 21. And I kept thinking, why was I not getting pregnant even though I was on a pill? How come I never got pregnant? The reason was the cyst, and so the cyst blocked any type of pregnancy. So that was kind of like my contraceptive without a contraceptive. So when I had that removed, and I did when I was 21, I moved to Sydney and I met my then partner, the baby's dad, and I was told that I should go off the pill for like 6 months to give my body a break because I've been on the pill since I was 14 because my mother never wanted me to get pregnant or end up with a kid that I didn't want. And so I was always on the pill. And so I did that and never thinking, because I was told I had so many complications because of the ovarian cyst, I thought I would never get pregnant. And then somehow I managed to have my first son, the miracle baby, Mr. Miguel Antonio, because they removed the cyst. So you can understand my shock about being A, pregnant, and B, with a healthy child, because I was a vegetarian. I was a very healthy person. I was a vegetarian for 10 years. So when I fell pregnant with Miguel, I had no red meat, no chicken, nothing in my system. It was all vegetables. It was all supplemented with vegetables. So I had this perfect child because it was no meat, no chicken. But unfortunately, my iron stores was so low that when I breastfed, I got very tired. Thank God for my mother-in-law who fed me all this brisket that's a bone. You cook it and make a soup around it. That's what she did for me to try and get my iron levels up. She knew I was underweight, malnourished because of being a vegetarian, and thinking that that was the right way to go because I wanted to be thin. You know, I had this thing about I didn't like my body shape, my body type. I had a problem with how I looked, and I wanted to be thin like the supermodels. So I chose not to eat meat. Didn't realise that it stopped my hair growth. It stopped everything. Um, so she was trying to build me up prior to the birth of my son. And then I ran into complications because they cut me when I was trying to deliver him, and I lost a lot of blood, and I hemorrhaged, and I almost died having my first son. It was full on. I didn't have enough blood in my system. So she got me on the path to recovery. She was an ex-nurse, thank God. And I got well because of her constant supervision of me and putting me on brisket soup and things like that before I delivered. So then when I did hemorrhage, I had some type of iron stores left in my body to fully get myself back on the wagon. But she was always coming down to check on me because she knew that I was very hard on myself. Thank God for that. So I'm doing fire sign. We're doing Moonlight Madness fire signs for we're becoming into uh, Halloween. The, when the veil is so thin that the dead can walk the earth, they do. And what I pulled for fire is Ace of Cups. This is a new job, a new love, or a birth of a child. Some of you that may be trying to get pregnant may find out they're pregnant, or it could be the beginning of a new relationship or the rebirth of a current one. And maybe your psychic abilities are going to reawaken because see how the lily pad is submerged under the water, and most of the time the roots submerge under the water, so you don't think there's any life, but there is life. So it's like in 1 year's time, there will be a new love for you. So I pulled out my rose quartz crystal. In 1 year's time, you will find the love of your life. You'll get married, and you will move in together because that's moving into a new building, a new place of home, new residence. So you either may change your home and move in with the loved one that you fall in love with, or you change your job and move to a new premises for your work. That's what it's saying. It's stability, peace and happiness, and a really beautiful relationship. Now, in your the last 9 years you've been maybe trying to get a career off the ground, whether that be what I'm doing, a platform, or a sideline business where you're trying to read for people. And maybe it hasn't been successful because you've been so busy with other stuff, like personal things, that you haven't been able to fully devote your time to it. It's saying that please devote time to it because all your hard work will be rewarded and you'll be successfully self-employed, and that's what you would ultimately want to do. You want to work from home. And if you're a psychic medium like I am, it's so difficult to go into shopping centres, hospitals, airports, anywhere where there's lots of people upset and crying. I find it really hard to be there because I'm trying to figure out whose energy is what. It's like you bounce a squash ball and it forever breaks because you bounce it off all the walls. That's what it's like for me, trying to be in an airport, in a hospital, in a nursing home. I'm trying to read one person, but I'm getting all these other people's individual stuff, and I have to somehow figure out what's mine and what's not mine, what's theirs and what's theirs. Oh, it's difficult. So that's why it's hard for me to go to airports. I cancelled on my son. I was meant to see him off, but I just couldn't put it myself through it. I couldn't physically or mentally or emotionally deal with all those people. It wasn't to diss him, it was because I couldn't deal with it. Then you've got the recent past as the King of Swords. So you've got someone in your past that's a very logical, military man, well-minded. He's very discerning. He's good at what he does. He's good at his job. He may be military, ex-military, as in Navy, Air Force, Army. That is in your recent past. He's very unemotional. He's very fair-minded. He may be the person that you ask to speak at someone's wedding, but he doesn't have emotional. He doesn't show his emotions. He's not someone that you walk across the beach holding hands and being emotional. That's not who he is. He's happy with his owl on his neck. He gives advice and he's objective and he's good at public speaking, but he's great with unemotional relationships because he's learned to be cold. And if you've ever gone to war and you have PTSD from a war, you're not going to be extremely emotional. You're going to run away from that because you've got PTSD. This military man may have PTSD. Now, in the future, and this guy is accompanied with discard, means he's an Aquarian air sign. So this person around you right now is going through a scary time. He's got to try and figure out what he's going to do next. He's explosive. He's emotional. He doesn't like to be emotional. He doesn't like to be explosive, but he is. And there's a life-changing event that he has to navigate because he's going to have to have a major life change, like moving house, moving home, moving jobs, moving industries. He's going to have to make this choice because he's an Aquarian and he's going to blow the lid off it because he knows he has to fix it. Then we've got the 8th of spring. The next 8 days, you're going to have so much stuff going on, you won't know what to do with it. It's saying chaos, chaotic justice. So you may be redecorating a new home because you're moving home. You may have a new job to go to, and that's stressful. You may have all these things going on, trying to get your diet in place, trying to get your exercise routine in place. And that's juggling. And so in the next 8 days, the stress that comes from having many things happening at once. Successful multitasking and sudden events will change. Someone has to go on an air flight to somewhere. I don't know. One of these Aquarians have to go on an Air Force flight to go and seek out a new home. And I put the it's the red cardinal, and it represents creativity. It's the red, like a red jasper, but it's not. It's Oh, God, I have to look it up because I can't think of what it's called. I've got a book on stones. It's really cool. It's called The Book of Stones by Robert Simmons and Natasha Aishin. It's cardinal. It starts with C. I want to get the right name so I can give you the right name to go and look up what you need. I'm looking. It's not calcite, it's carnelian. vitality, sexuality, confidence, and action. It's a root chakra. It's orange coloured. It's a variety of chelacin D, which is French, and is a mineral in the quartz family with a hardness of a 7. It can vary from pale orange to deep red orange, and it activates the first, second, and third chakras, and it helps people do their spirituality, do their inner work, and carrying or wearing this physical energies can either enjoy life or have much power over it. Carrying or wearing a chameleon can aid in awakening the vital energies in the 3 lower chakras, increasing the need for living and the willingness to take risks. It's all about action. Yeah. It also works well with quartz, jasper, and chalcedony, and rose quartz, and blue agate. Blue quartz and amethyst can bring about the harmonious activation of the 7 chakras. It's a grounding crystal. Yeah. It's part of the third eye. It opens up the third eye. So if you've got a psychic, if you have a psychic ability, it'll open up that. It's talking about that. Then we've got the magician. This is the rock star energy of the zodiac. This is about manifesting. If you write down what you want, I used to work in a department store, and when we had a slow day, I used to write $50 in the column, which would be one back in the day, one sale of doubleware. Within half an hour, someone would come in and buy doubleware. Law of attraction. This is the magician. He's an Aries. You may have Aries in your chart. I know I've got Aries because I was born at 20 to 11, which is Aries. And I strongly I identify more with Aries than I do with Aquarius. And they're go-getters. These are Aries people. They're very fiery. They're very passionate. You can, and I'm reading for fire. You can do anything. Take charge of your life. You can manifest what you need to be a success. So he's got this little staff, and he has to climb all up the way to the castle. But it says you can do it just with one step. I was reading this really cool podcast by Mel Robbins, who does TED Talks. She talks about the 5-second rule, which is counting down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do it. So when you've got depression, she said she struggles with depression and anxiety, ex-lawyer, and she was going through a bad time because her husband's business collapsed. She was out of work and she couldn't pull herself out of bed. She took to that 5-second rule, and she said that's what motivated her to get out of bed and start moving forward. And so I've been thinking that's a great idea because I think that's what we all need, a bit of a kick up the arse. That's the magician. Then you've got the Queen of Spring. Now you've got someone around you. It's a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarian around you. They're brilliant, they're loyal, they're talented, they're friendly. It says they believe in you. They're wonderful people wanting to help you. You need to maintain a balance between work and home life. She's got this beautiful red dress. That's all her passion. You'll have a good time trying to convince her of your side of the story rather than your You'll have a problem convincing her of your side of the story against hers. She's very driven. It'll take a lot to convince. It'll take a lot for you to convince her that your side of the story is better than hers. She won't take on fools gladly. She's a master of marketing. She can put a birthday together, take out the rubbish, go to the PTA, and still turn up for work the next day. She's extremely motivated, extremely high functioning. I would say high functioning autism, and she's just all about you. She's around you right now. She's helping to influence you. Then you've got your hopes and fears. Your hopes and fears are the resolution of difficulties, the weight lifted off your shoulders, the end of an addiction or a codependency. Maybe you've been trying to help someone through a grieving process and it's taken longer than what you thought, and maybe you had to do 2 of them because you lost 2 grandparents, which I did in the space of 16 months. And you've been carrying the weight of everyone else trying to go through because they won't go and reach out and get a mental health plan, or they refuse to go and meet with a psychologist, which I have done since 2018. And so you've had to carry them, and it's been a huge weight on you because you're also trying to manage your grief plus theirs. And you're not trained as a psychologist, so you feel very heavily burdened. That's about to go. Yeah, that's done. You've done all you can. Now it's their turn to sit on their own feet and get the right tools to help them. In the next 10 weeks, they will get the help they need. They won't come crawling back to you. Now, what I do need you to do is look after your health. We've got the Star, which is the Aquarius card. You're looking after your health, and that's very important because the future is held with hope and optimism and the power of faith to move mountains happily, changes that bring relief from challenging times. So you may have gone on a fitness routine, got your health back in check, looked after your health, and I've got bloodstone here, which bloodstone has got a cross on it. Helps your health get back on track. If you want to amplify it, you use selenite. If you want protection, you use obsidian. So you need to protect your health because you can't be everyone's dumping ground, is what it's saying here. Now, the bloodstone, the green, is about courage and wisdom. It calms and stabilizes. It's got protection. It's got physical healing. It stimulates mental activity and enhances motivation. 5-second rule, which we talked about. So you've got all those things happening. Now, we've got this other deck here called the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron-Reid. So I'm just going to pull 2 cards to reiterate what I've been talking about. I'm doing this because we're coming up to Halloween, and I wanted to get it out here before then, so I can then start on my December readings. I'm doing it in advance, so I don't miss out on putting it out there. So I'm going to separate it into 2 files. You've got Flexible, and you have Co-Create. So that's a good thing. So Flexible is number 19. Yeah, a tree's roots are solidly planted in the ground, yet its branches can bend in a hurricane, whereas a rigid structure like a building would come crashing down. Consider how the tree remains supple and secure when everything around it may be in shambles. We've got that hurricane that's racing through Jamaica. So I'm thinking that the Tower card talks about shocking things like a hurricane that's running through Jamaica. And it says, this is how you need to be now, willing to learn new things, teachable, be bendable, be malleable, yet firmly grounded in who you are. Common sense is important, but so is an open mind. Stay curious, stay open, stay aware, and at this time, others will be more flexible with you too. It's important to be open to new experiences and learning new things. Letting go of your rigidity is what's required right now. You don't always have to be right all the time, do you? It's okay to come to a happy compromise. You will still get your needs met. It's a beautiful day when you meet halfway. The appearance of this card and reading could signal that you have met someone new who may not be your type, but who will turn out to be so special that you can easily release your old ideas about what sort of partner is right for you. Be flexible. You'll be happy you made that choice. Then you've got Co-Create, which is talking with God. You're going to be using God's ability to help on a global status. That makes sense. You may not consider yourself a creative person, but in fact you are creating your reality every moment of every day by your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, intentions, and actions. Yet you must consider that you do so in partnership with spirit, consciousness, God, or whatever name you call your higher power. You are a spark of this intelligence that works through you, nudging you with inspired thought, intuitive guidance. You are a paintbrush that co-creates a beautiful, unique expression of your own individuality, blended with universal spirit. You are a product of the divine, as in of God. And now you're aligned with it to create miracles. When you view your life as art and know you can co-create it, only beauty and grace can prepare you to be amazed. You're going to meet people, connections that will open you up. Being creative. You need to be creative by using colour and design and art. It helps with your intuition. Yeah. A unique work of art you're going to create. And it's channeled from God. It's not yours. You're just channeling it. And that's all I have today for fire signs for October.